A very, very active medical committee under the chairmanship of Dr. Peter Stringham. You'll hear in a moment from some of the students, some of the medical and public health students that were in Ketsawaukee this past summer. Carol, who's hiding upstairs, has been our liaison along with Maxine Shaw to the library that we built, or that we helped build, I should say, in Ketsawaukee, and to the mobile library. And Carol, along with Miriam Haven, have been strong proponents of an arts program that we fund in Ketsawaukee. And we recently funded or provided seed monies for the startup of a music program in Ketsawaukee. This was not our idea, this was their request. Carol Pinheiro, are you here, Carol? Carol Pinheiro, who is going to be leading the charter at 7 p.m. tonight, has been working on educational support and training, teacher training. And Carol traveled twice to Ketsawaukee this past year, and she supervised the first undergraduate student placement that we had in Ketsawaukee this past summer. So, by the way, for those of you attending the charter that begins at 7 with Carol, please feel free to, we might still be talking, I think we will given the hour. Please feel free to, the charter will be in this room to my left. So, no, not my left. So, who else have I got? Stacy Downing. Stacy, I know you're here. Stacy Downing is our lead in terms of Brookline Schools interface. And I know all of you read the postings for the agendas for the Brookline School Committee. So you probably know already, but in case you don't know, there was a great agenda item on the school committee agenda this evening, and numbers of school committee members apologize for not being able to be here, but it was more important that they be on the school committee meeting. And they voted, and I understand the vote has been made. The vote has been made. They voted to approve the first Brookline High School student-teacher trip to Ketsawaukee. So not only do we have Stacy to thank for that, but Ben Call, who is a teacher at Brookline High School, a social studies teacher. He teaches global leadership. He traveled at his own expense. Where are you, Ben? He went to the school committee, okay. He was here earlier. Ben traveled at his own expense at the end of June to scope out the feasibility of the trip, and he really championed it along with Stacy to get this overcome this major hurdle. It's been a long time in coming. So thank you, Stacy, and our thanks to Ben. And I should say that the Sister City Board has already voted funds for student scholarships for this trip. So finances should not be a barrier for any student who applies and accepted into the program. I want to thank Kitty and Governor Michael Dukakis for joining us this evening. You'll hear from the governor in a few minutes. John Dempsey is here somewhere. John, former principal at Devotion, is going to be dancing. And we met one of your competitive dancers, John, but it was all in good fun. Don is dancing for the Sister City Project on November 7th at the Brookline Rotary Dancing with the Stars. So thank you, John, and we hope that you will join us on November 7th. If you're dining out this week, consider dining at one of the 6 participating restaurants. A list of the restaurants on our website and in a flyer that's on the table at the registration table. And finally, before I turn it back to Joyce, who's going to introduce our next speaker, I want to, I hope you'll all stay for the public forum that begins at 7:30 with Stephen Kinzer. Many of us on the board have read Stephen Kinzer's book, Glover Brothers. And I think it's a fascinating account of events in Nicaragua that was reported at some risk to himself. So we thank Stephen. It's really an honor. We thank you very much for being here tonight. And finally, to all of our contributors and sponsors, I just want to say thank you again. Thank you very much.
You forgot one thing, coffee.
I forgot Recreo Coffee. There was a donation of Recreo Coffee. The coffee that you drink later this evening is donated by Recreo, and they are selling some 1-pound bags of coffee after the show. $5 goes to Nicaragua.
Thank you very much. And now that we're also doing things, I also want to make a note to thank the Brookline Department of Public Health and the Friends of Brookline Public Health, with Alan Olson, Cohen, and many other great members. Thank you.
I did speak with her. She helped me get into talking to my previous access.